Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, thanks for coming back. In this video, I'm talking about my favorites, and we're sticking to sort of face products. So if you want to know what my favorites are and why in the face product category, stay tuned. These are in no particular type order, but the first one is my beloved Butter Bronzer. I have it in so many shades. This one is in the light bronzer shade. I actually do use this in the wintertime. I think it's pretty. It shows up on my skin. I've used it quite a bit, but on my face, it shows up quite well, and I love it. See, I did not have bronzer on. You can see now I have bronzer, so it just gives me a light flush, especially in the winter. So I love this. I have it in like a billion shades. The next bronzer I have that I really enjoy is the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer in the shade Matte Tan. I have a little sticker system. I know I did a video on that, but I should maybe do a dedicated video on my sticker system. I think I did a Get Ready With Me where I talked about that. If I can find it, I'll link it. And then so the blue means wintertime, so this is a good wintertime bronzer for me. I really enjoy the formula. I think you can see it a little bit on my hand. I know it's not really showing up on camera, but it does work for me. I'll show you, because I don't have bronzer on right now. So there you go, you can see. See it there? It does show up quite nicely on my skin in the winter time. I love this Bake Bronzer formula. I had another bronzer from Lorac, and it was a little bit, it was Tantalizer, but it wasn't the matte one. It was like kind of shimmery, and I was like not having it. But this one, the matte one, I really, really enjoy, so I like that. Another bronzer that I have that I enjoy is the CoverGirl Chocoholic. Yeah, Chocoholic bronzer. Which is chocolate scented, and this was one of their newer ones. The only thing about this, and it's not a bad thing, but it does have a little bit of a shimmer, so I feel like, yeah, I know. This one is good for me, first of all, in the summer, and when I want to, I'll add it now just because, like, why not? When I want to sort of just use like a bronzing up the face, and I'm not using like highlight, what? Or anything like that. A little goes a long way. Let's blend her out a little bit. And it does blend out quite easily, but it is too dark for me in the wintertime. Yeah, there we go. I just, I went ham, but I usually go ham with face products. So yeah, a little goes a long way, but I do really like what it does to the face. It gives a slight warmth, a slight shimmer. It doesn't have a sticker on it, so I need to put a sticker on it because this is definitely for summer. But I really enjoy this. I put a summer sticker on. Next up for bronzers, again, this is literally one of my absolute favorite bronzers outside of the Butter Bronzer, and that is the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze. This one is in the shade Tan. I don't think these powders get enough. I don't think they get enough love on YouTube. I love these powders. They're so soft and buttery. I just cannot. I cannot. They feel amazing on the skin. It gives me just enough bronze. I absolutely love this. I mean, it feels so soft. Ugh. So, love this. Another bronzer, and it's got the winter sticker on it. I do like this Hoola bronzer. I feel like it smells a little funny. This is a nice bronze shade. This is definitely really, really matte. And again, this is a good shade for me in the winter. Like, you're not going to be able to see any of these. I don't even know what I'm trying. It's right there underneath. You can see it a little bit underneath the Bare Minerals bronzer, but I do use this. It's funny because I use the Hoola Light, which I thought was supposed to be a bronzer. This Hoola Light I actually love a lot. I use it to set my primers, my eyeshadow primers, and to lay as a base. It's like the perfect color for a base for my eyelids. You can see I use it quite a bit. There's a huge dent and it doesn't say Hoola anymore. But I'm not really sure who's bronzing with this. But my eyelids are. Next up, I have one more, a bronzer, and this needs a sticker too, dang it. This is the Becca bronzer, Sunlit bronzer in Maui Nights. It's this gorgeous like red toned bronzer. It does have a little bit of a shimmer in it, and it's one that I really only get away with in the summer, hence why I had to put a summer sticker on it. And you see it's right there. I've actually used it in the crease as well when I'm doing like maybe a Stila glitter. I find it really great for that. So I enjoy these bronzers in this formula, and so one of my faves. Okay, I got a couple palettes. The first one is the Beverly Hills Anastasia Blush Kit in the Radiant. And it looks like these. I really love this blush kit. I think it's great for me. The color story is great in terms of the blushes. I use all of these types of blushes, and I really enjoy this. So this is a favorite. I wanted to get the other one that they had, but I didn't grab it up. Another face palette that I love, I really, and if you've seen any of my tutorials, you'll see this, especially a little bit ago, is the Tarte. It was the holiday blush palette. It's called Blush Bliss. It wasn't for 2018, it was for 2019. Some of these shades I've used the crap out of. It doesn't look, because you know the Amazonian clay like lasts forever, but I love these colors. It was one of the only like blush palettes that they came out with that I felt like could work on sort of the medium to deeper skin tones. I've used this quite a bit. I love it. Love it. Last but not least, on the face palettes, I do have the Kat Von D Shade and Light highlight and contour palette, and I really just like these powders. I think they work well. Actually, it's been in my, like, all these products have been in my bin. I have this like storage area, things that my loves, my empties, all that. I put that there so that when I'm ready to film, I just pull the drawer out. And I hadn't filmed in a while these types of videos, so I like forgot all about some of these. I was like, oh my gosh, I love these. And this one has like a really nice, these powders are really great for my under eye. So I need to actually set this out of my everyday makeup basket here. So I'm gonna do that right now. But I really enjoy these palettes, and I think this is a great purchase for anybody. You can get these now like at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. You can see them often. So I would say like scoop it up, scoop it. Next up is this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Compact Makeup, oil-free. And this is in number N4 Buff Beige. I think they redid some of the shades. This is, it's like a cream to powder situation. You can see it there. I can't describe it. It's like definitely creamy when you put your finger in it, but it turns into a powder. It's a cream to powder. Guess what? It's cream to powder. I love this so much. I think I bought other ones. I did, because this is more of a summer shade for me. I bought two lighter ones. These were actually on clearance at Ulta for $2.99. I need to pull these ones out too, but I really like them. Have you used this True Match Super Blendable Compact Makeup with sunscreen? Have you used that at all? And if so, like, what do you think about it? And last but not least, oh, this has been in here and I have forgotten about this and I love it. This is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. It's gonna look gross because I've used it so much. But you can see, like, ew. It just fills in. I only use it where I have visible pores. It fills in so nice, so nice. So I love this. This thing has lasted like a jabillion years. A jagabillion years. So even though it may seem a little bit pricey, it lasts so long that it's like definitely worth the price. So those are my faves for face. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what faves that you have for the face, products that I mentioned or didn't mention. I'd love to hear that. I thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye!